Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're live trading once again. I've literally just woken up. I'm so tired, but this is what we do when you live in Australia. It's literally 11:30. It's 11:15 right now, so market opens in 15 minutes. I'm just coming in, doing my bias, and then I'll check back in when the market is actually open. But right now, what am I looking at? Pretty much coming in here and marking out all the draws on liquidity, trying to form some sort of direction that I want to see the charts to go. Today is an interesting one. We have really good draws in both directions, and when it's a day like this, I really just want to rely on that 15-minute time frame to determine or confirm which way we're going to go. But right now, I am seeing this as we have just taken London lows on ES. We have really good buy side liquidity. Like if you look at this, we have a high here, we have highs here, like there's a whole run of it here. And it would not surprise me one bit if we want to run all of this buy side liquidity today. However, what do we have to the downside, and what is the overall sort of story we're seeing on the higher time frame? Because NQ is showing the same thing. We have this SMT, we've taken out this low, so this could be a liquidity sweep, SMT, and then we could see distribution to run all of this draw, low resistance draw on liquidity. What am I seeing on this higher time frame that is potentially pushing me to bearish? Yesterday, I talked about this run on liquidity yesterday. Unfortunately, we took it after not seeing a trade entry yesterday. So we've taken out realistically all of my higher time frame buy side liquidity. ES is saying the exact same thing, and look at how overextended we are. So this is sort of the first indication that, to me, that we could potentially see a good size bearish movement today. I'm not marrying anything because of the fact that it's just not clear. We also have a Powell speech at 12. So I am honestly very skeptical of even putting money on in the charts today. Powell is usually a name that I'm trying to avoid in the charts, but it's kind of hard this week when he's speaking today and he's also speaking tomorrow. It's just not ideal. And then, so I don't know. I am taking today very slow, and I'm looking for something super obvious on that 15-minute time frame to present a clear bias to me, because I'm looking at this. We do have equal lows below us as well, which is obviously a very strong draw on liquidity. Asian lows, London lows, and realistically, man, I am just waiting for that 15-minute time frame to clear something up for me today. It's going to be an interesting one, and I'm hoping that we can capitalize in some volatile price action. That's pretty much it for the morning. It's been one big day. I worked 7:30 till 4, and then I came home. No, I didn't get home till like 5:30. Then I've come home, journaled last night's price action, cooked up a little YouTube video, and cooked dinner. And then I just fell asleep for like the past 2 hours. And then I have to be up early tomorrow for work. So gay. Honestly, man. I cannot wait to... One of my biggest goals in trading is to be able to make enough money consistently where I can live wherever I want, and then I want to travel. I want to go to Europe, and actually chase time zones where I can wake up in the morning and trade rather than having to wait until midnight to get in the charts. It's like, even if I go back to New Zealand, it's gonna be a 3:30 market open, which is even worse than this. That's pretty much, I've got to get onto the other side of the world if I want to actually have a nice trading lifestyle. Anyways, this is daily bias pumps, and let's just see how this shit plays out over the next few minutes. I'll check back in later. Love. A whole lot of nothing has happened in the charts. I've sort of been thinking about how I want to approach this with news. Federal Chairman Powell testifying at 12. I do not think I want to be trying to take a trade after 12. I would rather, ideal scenario is I take a trade at 11:50 and I hit take profit within or I'm at least taking a profit by 12 and I've got stops at break even. Looks like we're starting to get some legs up now. If we could see some sort of 5-minute clearer price action. So far, all we've done is we've come down, manipulated this low resistance liquidity here. This S&T is actually still holding as well on both. So we've actually done the exact same movement on both, and now we're starting to get some slight legs up. We just had a 5-minute change in the state. However, I would like to see a break of structure purely because of the fact that it doesn't look clean. There's wicks everywhere and nothing is looking overly enticing for me at the moment. I'll see how this 15-minute candlestick closes, and that will pretty much be the determining factor on how strong my bias is. If we can close bullish here, sure, we do still have a lot of wicks down here especially, but if we can close somewhere above here, I would be pretty confident that if we see a retracement and then a rejection, that we are gonna come up and take out these highs here. It's the only sort of thing on the cards right now. I don't want to see us react off of this and then move lower, even though I guess we do have 1, 2, and 3 draws on liquidity. Let's just see. Potential bearish S&T forming as well. Draw on liquidity, equal lows. Jeez, you just don't know in these conditions, man. No, we just invalidated that. Okay, I'll check back in 5 minutes because it's too hard right now. There's just a lot going on. It's looking a little bit clearer now. We've actually created a bullish imbalance on this 5-minute time frame. Very small, but it is something that we can work with over here on ES. That is a change in the state of delivery on the 15-minute time frame. We actually closed relatively bullish, so I'm pretty confident in longs here, and I'd actually be happy to take a long. It's just a balancing act of news. This is such a common occurrence at the moment. It's trying to balance news in the charts. Federal Chairman Powell is just so volatile that I don't really want to be risking too much when he's literally speaking 10 minutes into macro open. It's just seriously not ideal. We're starting to get legs up right now. For me to take an entry, ideally, I would see a retracement and an S&T form, just so that then I can be confident about the bottom of the move. I can be in and out fast and tighter stops, know where the base is, and then if that gets invalidated, then I know that it's just not good market conditions to be trading in. That's really all I can come up with right now. It's just a day where it's iffy, it's not clear, and these days you do just have to take it slower. It's something you gotta get used to. macro is just open, starting to get some sort of legs down. I am actually liking this. Believe it or not, in these market conditions, I'm actually starting to see a sort of trade entry that I would like to consider entering off of. Especially here. I mean, we have this imbalance. We've tapped into equilibrium here. This is looking proper solid. There's no sort of bearish confluence here. Like, I'd be a bit skeptical if we saw an S&T form, but we haven't at all. It's looking the same on both. So, I mean, if we can see a model present itself here, what is my model going to be today? I would say it's going to be inversion of this fair value gap. This is like my go-to model at the moment. I'll just drag my top step over. Yeah, this is all I'm looking for, man. 15-minute retracement, and then if we can get a 1-minute confirmation. Without an SMT, I'm unable to predict the bottom of the move, so I do need to account for a bit of a weaker stop loss. So this is my rule with trading without an SMT, is if I see a retracement, I need to place stops at a relevant spot. So for me, the relevant base would be down here. So sort of what we're looking at right now would be something like this. If an S&T is to form, then I'll be happy to have tighter stop loss, and I'll also be open to trailing this stop loss as well if the market sort of provides us with that opportunity. Just got to see what happens though, because if this imbalance doesn't hold, then that's sort of an opening confluence gone. Yeah, just got to play this one patiently. Because we do have good draws to the downside on ES also. It's the only other issue we're sort of facing right now. We've taken out this high, we've taken that one as well. So we've taken good buy side liquidity. Clear up my chart a little bit. $15 is what's pushing me to be bullish here. Taking London lows, and then we're getting this distribution. We've had a very strong bullish closure here. And I really think that if we can get some sort of reaction, like say this next 15-minute candlestick closes up here, it's going to be a very strong bullish 15-minute candlestick coming into Powell's speech. And I'd be pretty confident that that move is just going to continue. But like anything's possible. If we're going to close all the way down here, I don't really want to still be open to taking longs unless we see an SMT form. It's looking good. I really don't like that candlestick closure. Completely invalidated that fair value gap. So now we have an inverse fair value gap on the 5-minute. After taking a really nice run of liquidity here. So could potentially be seeing a reversal here to come down, take these equal lows. I'm not I'm not that open to shorts unless we see something. Damn, my mic stand just cooked out. Surely sit. Damn, that's not gonna sit. Okay, I'm flipping my bias here. I want to be in shorts, I think. Over here on ES is super clear where we're going. We've had such strong displacement through this imbalance. Where are we going? Obviously here, here, and these equal lows. Very strong draws on liquidity to the downside here. Over here on NQ, we're on the lagging index. And I want to take a trade off of this change in the state of delivery. We have retraced, touched into this little fair value gap, and now we're starting to get that displacement down. I'm going to be keeping conservative profits. The obvious targets for me here is 1, 2, and 3. Super light work today. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Oh my days, bro. Don't just rip on me. That sucks. Powell is speaking in 1 minute. That's so gay. Okay. How volatile is this? Not really ideal conditions to be entering in, if I'm just being dead honest. But I am in. I've only got a smaller risk on the table. Purely because of the fact that it's literally a power speech right now. It's just not ideal. Okay, let's see if we can hold this bearish structure. Shorts is a very clear play. Like it's super. The draws on liquidity as being these relative lows here. Super clear. Yeah, good de-risk. I'm happy to de-risk on this one. I don't exactly like this 15-minute time frame. Looks a bit better over here, but then the 5-minute time frame here, I'm still bearish. Could be putting in a bullish SMT here. Could be putting in a bullish SMT here. I'm not a fan. I think it was either we pretty much followed through bearish off of that movement, or it's almost like we're creating a bit of a bullish SMT now off these lows, and then it wouldn't surprise me if we displace higher. We do have 1, 2, and 3 nice draws on liquidity to the upside. I don't want to take a long though. Yeah, originally I had a long bias, but the fact that we came halfway up, we've rotated back down, it's not ideal, especially when we have this nice run on liquidity sitting right below us here. So I got $250 in the charts right now. I'm honestly just gonna leave it, and it's probably gonna get stopped out. I cannot lie, but we'll see what happens. Oh, these are the days I don't like trading it, man. Just crap conditions. One thing that's keeping me bearish right now is the fact that we have equal lows on ES, or we still have further draws on liquidity to the downside over here on ES. That's the only thing really keeping me thinking that we could rotate on down here. Other than that, it's not looking good for a guy like me. No clear direction on that. 5 minutes looking a bit better. If we can rotate on down. There we go. Little leg down there. Oh shit. Okay. I am gonna go ahead far out. That was gnarly. I'm gonna go ahead and move stops to just above here. That was, wow. Freaking volume candle. I literally just have a full take profit at this low here. I don't really want to take anything else. Wow, that was crazy. I need to get a boom arm as well, bro. This is not ideal. I'm trying to hold my mic and trade at the same time. What would that look like? Once again, just another wick. It's so annoying. 1 minute bearish, 3 minutes bearish. Come on, there's no way we come this close and don't take it. Literally no way. My position's looking like this right now. We're just sitting at break even right now. I'd love to see another bearish follow through so I can at least move stops to break even. Only reason I haven't moved stops to break even right now is because we can still maintain this bearish extension while tapping to break even. Like, because we've come up here, that's not invalidating bearish price action at all. I've got stops just here because realistically, if we come up here, that's invalidation of bearish price action, and that would cause me to see this as more of a manipulation leg than an extension. I don't understand why I would have this leg and not come down and take these. That doesn't really make sense to me. So, still holding bearish right now. It's not looking too good. This may be us out.
Order filled.
That is me out. $100 loss on the day. So, very, very gay trading session, if I do say so myself. Overall, I'm happy with the model. In terms of liquidity sweeps, it's just not ideal. I mean, market opens, pretty much the story of the day. Market opens, we came up, we run all of this low resistance buy side liquidity, like all of this to our left. I was still wanting to hold bullish through this, but with draws on liquidity, like 1, 2, and 3 relative equal lows right below us, how can I remain bullish after we start seeing legs to the downside? It just makes no sense. Especially after ES made it super clear today. We just dumped straight off of this liquidity sweep, took out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we dumped. That was pretty much my confluence of a bearish bias today. That was the reason I flipped. Over here on NQ entry model is we get this change in the state of delivery, or we actually break structure on the 3-minute time frame. On the macro open, we break structure, we get a retracement, equilibrium, and then I entered off that next 3-minute bearish extension. Could have entered for sure off of this one here, but pretty much the same risk reward anyway. And I was just trying to stick it on the higher time frames today due to the fact that we have a literal Powell speech in the charts. So realistically, things to take away from today is, probably don't trade when a Powell speech is on. I mean, I did the right thing in de-risking, I think, but honestly, Powell's just cooked. Don't know. Yeah, see, now it's been a bad trading day. I don't really know if I want to be trading tomorrow when there's a Powell speech on as well. It's just not ideal. I mean, today, realistically, this was a clear trade. That 3-minute time frame was looking good in terms of coming down and targeting these lows. Literally had an extension come down this close within it, not take it. So yeah, that just goes to show the effect that this dude has on the market at the moment. But anyways, that is Tuesday night. Very small loss for us tonight. And yeah, definitely not anything upsetting on the fund account, but it just sucks to come in here and ruin the winning streak we're on. I was on a winning streak for the past 5 trades, so that sucks ass. Anyways, peace and love, boys. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. We will be doing these daily. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join the Discord, and let me know down below what you think I could have done better today. It's just a tough day for me to read, tough day for everyone to read, I think. But yeah, that's Tuesday. Over and out. Thank you, boys, for tuning in. Love all you. Peace.